What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Albert Lopez. Thank you so much for clicking in and hanging out with me. Let's get started with today's video. But before I get started, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for cruising in. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Nice to see you again. If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. Nice to meet you. My name's Albert Lopez. Let's get started with today's video. Today we're going to be talking about snags. What's a snag? That's, I guess, just another way of saying an issue, a problem. The title of today's video is Everything You Do Will Have a Snag. Every project you take on, the more intense, the more focused, the more driven, the more important it is to you, the bigger the chances that there's going to be an issue. There's going to be a snag. It's a winter. I talk about those a lot, right? The winters. Not all of them are going to have them, but the more intense, the more important, the bigger the project that you're taking on, the more important it is to you, the bigger the chances that it's going to have some sort of a snag, some sort of a setback, some sort of an issue. And you got to give it attention in order to fix it. But that's not the topic. The focus I wanted to give on is to assume or to think that you're not going to have an issue with anything that you're doing, and then exploding when something happens. You're almost setting yourself up for that explosion. If at the beginning of any project, if in the beginning of anything you're going to take on, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a new exercise program, whether it's a side hustle you're going to start, if you're changing careers, if you're going to start a new course, whatever, a new relationship, or better your relationship, whatever, a new thing that you're going to do to enhance your relationship or enhance your own life, something that you're going to start as far as self-development. And you already put in your head from the get, there's going to be there's going to be a snag. Sorry about that. There's going to be a snag. There's going to be an issue. There's going to be a problem. Not that you're focusing on it. Not that you're thinking about it in order to attract it, or in order to pay attention for it, or in order to look for it. That's not the case. But just knowing that a winter is going to happen, that an issue is going to happen, whether it's right away or down the way or right at the end or somewhere in the middle. When it starts happening, or if it catches you off guard and it just happens, it's the most important time to be focused. It's the most important time to be nice and balanced, nice and aware, and just here, not filled with emotions up here, or drained, emotionally drained down here. When the snag happens, when the issue or problem happens, that's when you need to be the strongest. That's when you need to be the most focused, laser focused, in order to get through that challenge and work through that challenge. Do what you have to do in order to make adjustments. It might have to be huge adjustments. It might have to be little tiny tweaks that you do. But the goal is to get through the snag, to get through the challenge. And knowing that there's going to be challenges, they don't catch you slipping, they don't catch you off guard, and you're not tripping and making a big old deal and getting all mad, getting all upset, getting all weird about it, wasting time, making the problem get bigger than it already is, or instead of keeping it small. You're adding more fuel to the fire by blowing your top, by getting all crazy and just and getting all upset and whatnot. Now, I understand that could happen, but if you start something knowing that you're going to have issues, you're going to have a snag along the way, this will prepare you to accept the challenge, to go head on with the challenge and say, what's up? I knew you were going to show up. I'm here, you're here, watch how I get through you, or over you, or under you, or around you, whatever approach you're going to take, but you're going to dissolve it and you're going to get through it. You're better off getting through that issue in a nice, solid, assertive, confident way than either A, trying to get through it all crazy and mad and with your thoughts all over the place, and making a bigger mess, Or what I've seen happen, and I've done myself, get all crazy and mad while the clock is still doing this. Spend whatever time, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, being all upset because it didn't work out. And then after you simmer down, you get through it anyways. You're wasting time, folks. The best thing to do is just to know that they're going to come. Even smile about them, even kind of chuckle about them, especially if they're not a big deal. No one's getting hurt or anything like that. It's just, something bends or breaks or you lose a piece or whatever. And you just kind of, like, okay, cool, let's roll. Let's put a plan in place. How are we going to fix this? How are we going to get through this? Let's roll. I knew you were coming. I knew the winter was coming. Here it is. Boom. Let's get through it. We're past it. We're finished. We're done. Being prepared for the snag allows you to focus and get through it in a more confident, assertive way. Everything you'll do will have a snag. Just be prepared for it. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for cruising in. Again, if you are a returning viewer, I appreciate you stopping by. If this is the first time you're here, I'll take this time to kindly invite you to subscribe to the channel. All you got to do is press the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little notification bell that's right next to it. Hit all, select all, I should say, so you get notified every time I upload a video. You know the deal. If this is the first time you're using YouTube, wow, cool. Then thank you for coming to my channel. But I'm sure you know how to subscribe and do notifications and all that hoo-ha. But thank you so much for cruising in. I appreciate it. Also, if you play on TikTok, on Instagram, I got a couple links down below. You can check out my TikTok. You can check out my Instagram. Also, if you speak Spanish or you have somebody that you know that may like these videos that speaks Spanish, also links down below to my Spanish TikTok and my Spanish YouTube channel. That's going to do it. There's some information about the links on the bottom. There's some information about the big red button that says subscribe. My name's Albert Lopez. Thank you so much for cruising in. And I will see you in the next video. That's it. I'm gone.